Hey there and welcome to the Japan Online Channel. Well, first of all, Merry Christmas to everyone, and I hope that everyone over the Christmas break will have an enjoyable, relaxing time with family, friends, and whoever they choose to be with. And of course, soon after that, I hope that everyone will have a fantastic new year. We look forward to bringing out more videos about life in Japan and our experiences here in Japan. So hopefully with you guys we will be able to enjoy it together. So and also thank you for your support. So Christmas in Japan. Well, it's going to be different everywhere. It doesn't matter what country you're in, unless you come from, I guess, the main English-speaking countries where it's probably very similar. But outside that, I'm sure each country is different, and Japan is sort of, I guess, in between. And you really have to look at, I guess, Christmas in two parts. And the first part being the build-up to Christmas. And Japan would be very similar to most other countries. Of course, you'll have displays at the malls or department stores. They may have a big tree, and they might have a Santa that comes along and wishes people Merry Christmas and gives out little presents. You may have, just as you saw before, a display of some of the Christmas candy or Christmas gifts that you can buy to give to family members. You'll have, of course, shops also having Christmas some sales, but things like toy stores, you're definitely going to find parents going there and buying Christmas gifts for the kids. So while it might not be as busy or as intense as some of the other Western countries, you still see parents or people out buying Christmas gifts. Christmas Day, well, that's a different story. That's where it's sort of the lines are a bit blurry. If we compare it to, say, the Western culture, Christmas Day, most families will actually, most families won't, I should say, won't put up Christmas trees. You'll get the odd person putting them up, and that's slowly changing. Christmas gifts, a lot of kids do receive Christmas gifts, and if they have a tree or they don't have a tree, their presents are not put under the tree. They're actually put at the head of the bed, so maybe around the pillow or on the pillow, around the pillow, so when the child wakes up, bang, there's the presents for them. So they don't put them under the tree, and if usually it's not a public holiday, so if it's a weekday, then the mother and father will have to go to work at usual time, and the kid will go study or go somewhere and do something, whatever it is that they will do on that day. So there's not really a time for the families sort of to be together, enjoy the Christmas presents, enjoy breakfast, enjoy lunch or whatever, like it's back home where it's a public holiday. So that's probably, if we compare it to, say, traditional Christmas days in Western culture, that's probably how it would play out. But here in Japan, it's a little bit different. While you will get families giving presents to their kids and the kids opening them up, and they may have a Christmas cake on Christmas Day, and they may have some sort of fried chicken or something like that. Usually it's Christmas Eve that is more celebrated here in Japan, as that couples will go out on a Christmas Eve date, go out to a fancy restaurant, have Christmas Eve dinner. It may involve Kentucky Fried Chicken. It may now involve 7-Eleven chicken or a convenience store chicken, and they'll have a Christmas cake, or we might call it a Christmas Eve cake if you want to be technical, but yeah, it's a Christmas cake on Christmas Eve. And if it's a family, they may do the same thing, but at home, and just have a Christmas cake or some fried chicken or whatever. Actually, the tradition used to be, I think, from the late 1970s that people would have Kentucky Fried Chicken, but that's slowly changing as a lot of other companies are sort of getting on that bandwagon and now selling fried chicken for people. And of course, I checked with some of my school kids, and a lot of them now are starting to actually have the Christmas cake and the fried chicken on Christmas Day. So even that now is slowly changing. So when you really compare it to Western cultures, while some things are very similar, some things are very different, and that's just typical of different cultures. But since Japan is really linked, really involved with American culture, American business, and whatnot, and the traditions from the America are slowly becoming more and more typical in Japan. And so while we don't see every family putting up a Christmas tree and every family giving presents, in maybe 5 to 10 years, just like Halloween, we're going to see it more and more and more in Japanese culture. And while you might say it's for commercial reasons, well, yeah, it may be so. But it does bring the family together, which is something that Japanese pride themselves. It's about community, it's about family, it's about everyone getting together and supporting each other. And that's the same with Western culture. We have a day off because we want the family to be together. We want to exchange presents and to see the joy on each other's faces and be together and have at least one day of the year where we're together and enjoying each other's company. While you may say that, yeah, it does end up in fights and everyone argues, blah blah blah, but the tradition is the moral of the day is that we get together and enjoy each other's company. And slowly Japan is changing, and well, it may be good, I don't know, but it's changing, and I think it's good. It brings families together and slows down the pace of life here in Japan, and hopefully that is a good thing. And like Western countries, you're looking at a reasonably big illumination show for Christmas. And again, this is something that is very different in Japan. While it's got a Christmas theme, once Christmas Day finishes, or Boxing Day or the day after Christmas finishes, in America or New Zealand or Australia, they may take their lights down. Here in Japan, it's a winter illumination. It's not a Christmas illumination, it's a winter illumination. So they start the illumination shows at the end of November, early December, and they'll go through until January, February, maybe even March next year. So that's one thing that's very, very different here. And this one here is just a random illumination show that I drove past. It's actually a building company who's built this house, a show house, and they've decided to promote this house to people, to potential buyers, with a huge illumination show at night, and it's free to go in there and enjoy. So if you're coming to Japan, I recommend you enjoy Christmas the way that your host family do it, the way that Japan does it, and that will give you a bit of insight into sort of the Japanese life here. And if you can, maybe bring your own traditions, but of course don't be offended if they say, hey, this is how it's done, we do it this way, and go with the flow, enjoy it. Anyway, that's my view of life here at Christmas time. It may be a little bit different to other people because everyone's experiences are different, but still the moral of the whole situation, the whole Christmas thing, is to enjoy each other's company. In both Japan, America, New Zealand, and any other country, try to do that, which is great. Thank you for watching. If you haven't already, subscribe. Click on the big red button there on the right and subscribe to our channel. I put out 2 to 3 videos a week, and if you subscribe, you'll receive the updates to those. And there's a couple of videos to the left there. There's Christmas lights that I took of another random house last year. It's great to see illumination shows here in Japan. They really do put in the time and effort to put on a good show. And below is a typical, not a typical actually. So it was quite a special lunchbox that I was given. All the teachers were given at I think it was the graduation ceremony. I can't remember, but it was a special one. It was quite expensive, about $20 or 2,000 yen, and we all sat down and enjoyed it, and I go through over what it's all about. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope everyone has a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and we look forward to your support in the new year. Thank you, and later. Bye.